In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 5th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Detroit Tigers and the St. Louis Cardinals meet Friday in MLB action from Busch Stadium. The Tigers are coming off a series versus the Mets. Detroit won the first pair, then on Thursday the Tigers posted a shutout victory. As for St. Louis, they played the Angels this week. After losses in the first pair, in Game 3 the Cardinals fell by 4 runs. The Tigers are 8-1 in their last 9 interleague games. Tigers are 6-1 in their last 7 when their opponent allows 5 runs or more in their previous game. Tigers are 5-1 in their last 6 interleague games versus a left-handed starter. Cardinals are 0-6 in their last 6 when their opponent scores 2 runs or less in their previous game. Cardinals are 0-6 in their last 6 when their opponent allows 2 runs or less in their previous game. Remember that thing I mentioned earlier regarding how bad the Cardinals' pitching has been at home? Well, Montgomery is a prime example of just that. In 3 road starts, the southpaw has allowed just 1 earned run in 19.2 innings. In 3 starts at home, he has yielded 12 runs in 15.1 innings. The Tigers are 5-0 against National League teams thus far this season and are 7-1 in their last 8 interleague matchups. They come into this game on a high after sweeping the Mets, and I believe that this is an excellent opportunity to get the Tigers with some favorable juice on their side, regardless of where you put your money. Montgomery has been good this season, but the Tigers have gotten good pitching heading into this game, and it's going to be no different here. The Tigers have a lot of value here, so the Detroit Tigers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Tigers are averaging 3.52 runs per game and 2.67 runs per game on the road. They averaged 4 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals. With St. Louis giving up 5.13 runs per game at home, the Tigers will go over their average in this game. The Cardinals are averaging 4.13 runs per game and 4.6 runs per game at home. They averaged 2.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Tigers. With Detroit giving up 4.8 runs per game on the road, the Cardinals will score enough runs to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Los Angeles Angels. A pair of American League West rivals open up a weekend series on the diamond in the Golden State, looking to pick up a win. The Texas Rangers are on the road as they travel to open a 3-game series with the Los Angeles Angels Friday night. Texas split a brief 2-game interleague set with the Diamondbacks at home as they were beaten 12-7 in the final game of the set Wednesday. Los Angeles closed a 3-game series in the Gateway City against the Cardinals, looking for the sweep Thursday afternoon. The Angels rallied for a 6-4 win in the middle game of the set Wednesday night. Last season, the Rangers won the season series 10-9, though the Angels swept a 3-game series at home in the most recent series September 30th and October 2nd, 2022. I'm not thrilled to get behind Tyler Anderson with the way he's looked so far this season, but the Angels are at home and the offense has woken up. I need to see Dane Dunning in a larger sample size, as past seasons haven't been great, so there's reason to question this start. The Angels are swinging a hot bat right now, so the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. Texas has seen the over post a 19-10-1 mark in their 30 games in relation to the total entering Thursday. The Rangers are second in the majors in runs per game with 6.37 runs per contest, and that slips down to 5.92 runs per game on the road. Texas has posted an average total of 10.44 runs per game this season, which drops down to an even 10 runs per game as the visiting team. Los Angeles has seen the under go 16-15-1 in their games entering this game. The Angels are 8th in the majors by averaging 5.13 runs per game, a number that rises to 6.15 runs per game at home. Los Angeles has an average total of 9.48 runs per game, and that bumps to 11.3 runs per game at home. With the winds blowing out and Anderson's mound struggles coupled with a pair of top 10 offenses, this game goes past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus Arizona Diamondbacks. Two teams that are fresh off wins will dance in the desert this weekend. The Washington Nationals bring a 3-game winning streak to Phoenix, one which the Arizona Diamondbacks will seek to end. Surprisingly, the Nationals have won 14 of their last 20 trips to Arizona. Chase Field will open its doors for each game, which the Diamondbacks won't complain about. Here's how each team looks coming in. Washington moved to 13-18 after take 3 of 4 from Chicago. The Nationals stood their ground in D.C., and now they'll look to bring that energy to Phoenix. The Washington offense is scoring 3.42 runs per game, while batting .252 with a .316 on-base percentage. The pitching staff carries a 4.36 earned run average with a 1.4 WHIP. Arizona comes in at 17-14 after splitting games with Texas. The Diamondbacks got revenge in Austin with a 5-run win, and they'll look to capitalize on a manageable home spot here. The Arizona offense is scoring 4.13 runs per game while batting .259 with a .304 on-base percentage. The pitching staff carries a 4.96 earned run average with a 1.41 WHIP. Washington is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall and 13-41 in their last 54 series opening games, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. Arizona is 3-7 in their last 10 games against the National League East and 4-11 in their last 15 series opening games, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. Merrill Kelly's strength this season has been limiting homers, and that's not something he should worry about against the Nationals. What he should be worried about is finding ways to pitch effectively at home again, especially against Josiah Gray, who is shutting lineups down when he's on the road. Gray is pitching incredibly right now, period, and will give the lineup a chance to take this game. Going up against a pitcher that loves giving out free passes and isn't unhittable, the Nationals will have some offensive life in this one. I just don't feel like the value is there with Arizona at this price, and for the Nationals, while I didn't have high hopes for them coming into the season, the reality is that it could be a lot worse for the Nats, and Josiah Gray's done a great job putting them in a position to succeed, and I think there's definite value with the Nationals here. So the Washington Nationals money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams will live and die by their pitching staff, and while the lineups are no joke, the pitching has thrived in their recent battles, with the under sitting at 6-2 in their past 8 overall head-to-head matchups. For the Nationals, the under is 4-0 in their past 4 overall games, and for the Diamondbacks, the under currently sits at 4-1 in their past 6 games played at home, and after some hot stretches for both teams, expect a close, low-scoring battle here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.